we are back, and I believe that Sketch has been offered a deal.
Yep. And I think that Sketch has some interesting opinions on this subject, because Sketch is just like, that's all right.
I know
Sean
what
will fix it.
I know what the thing is, right? The way that it offers you the deal is it offers you your own face,
Oh.
right? It's got like a sketch face, you know. It's holding it out to you, right? Do you want to continue to be Sketch, or do you want to be dead, right? Is what it's offering. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Okay. Yeah.
Get into what do you? Yeah.
I am going to give this a try, and then if it's gross later, then I'll find a way to kill Sketch off in a bit.
Cool.
So, from Sketch's point of view, Sketch believes that Sean will help and it will be okay, so he will be able to take this deal and get out of it later on. So he's just like, I always thought that I wasn't really living up to the family name. You're right.
Yep. So yeah, it holds out the face, and you're aware that you're not wearing your face.
What am I wearing?
You don't have a face at the moment.
I just not have a face? Okay, I better put my face on, I guess.
Cool. And the thing steps off of you, and all of your bones crack and pop back into place. Many of them, like, probably fractured, but at least, like, you're not powder. And yeah, it steps forward I was just checking with Ray. I wanted to retcon. I think that the way that the bottle failure, the bottle of oil failure makes sense to work is that it like smashes on the thing, but like rains down oil all over Midnight Paladin IO. But yeah, it steps forward as this is happening and steps off of Sketch. Sketch, you are. Let me find the definition of stable, because I think it's
1 hit point.
I think it's 1 hit point. Yeah.
I remember I think it was some stream I was watching where someone was like,
it's defined differently into different parts of the book. Is the problem?
Right. Yeah. You know, it occurs to me it might have been a stream that you were running.
Yeah, we had the discussion because it was. Yep. Characters you get to 0. Depending on the outcome, a stable character stays at 0 hit points but is alive and unconscious. So if they receive healing, they regain consciousness. So yeah, I think what we see is Sketch, like Sketch's body, like broken body, lying there, and then we just see it go, right? Like we just see the like inhale of breath. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So, what's everyone doing? Currently, I believe Fallen was necrotizing. And Carrie has given Fallen and Friend a chill.
Yeah. So yeah, Elsana would like to. Well, so you know, she looks down at Sketch and notices that she still appears to be breathing. So yeah, she's gonna try to sneak forward and just kind of, you know, try to carry Sketch away from the danger.
From like the person that stabbed them, or from the whole danger?
No, Sketch.
No,
Oh,
Sketch.
Sketch. Sorry, I got confused for a second.
Yeah, I just want to
you
get
pick up
Sketch
and
out
get the fuck out. That's a good plan. That sounds like defying danger with dexterity, though, or strength. Your choice.
I decided to go with strength because I had a better bonus to it, but no, that's still a fail.
I mean, yeah, you can't lift Sketch. Right? You can
Yeah.
either leave them there and get to safety yourself, or you can stand over them and guard them.
I'm just trying to think of which is going
If
to
you're
be
if you're standing over Sketch,
because-
right? I want it
Yeah.
just to give you right. It's 10 feet in front of you to the back of this thing's foot. It's taken just the smallest step forward.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stand. Like, so it hasn't noticed me.
No,
I hope.
No.
Yeah, okay.
just
Alright.
the only problem is that like I think you go to move Sketch and you're like, oh, like I can't pick Sketch up without doing like massive problematic issues with broken bones, right?
Okay.
Sketch is
Alright.
a jumbly person right now, and moving them is not wise.
Okay. In that case, I might actually move away just because I don't want to attract, like, I don't want it to notice me and
Mhm.
attract action in this direction.
Yeah, sure. So you're. I mean, the problem is, Sketch is still in its stepping space, right? That's the concern.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, there's not much I can do about that, even if I
Sure.
stay.
Yeah.
in
So
this
yeah,
location.
you get out of the way so that you're not going to draw attention to Sketch's body. Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, Midnight Paladin Io, you got oil all over you? That didn't work as well as you were expecting.
I did get oil all
You got
over
some.
me.
You got some broken glass on you. Yeah.
How much of the oil got on the thing?
It's like a splash of oil on the thing, and then most of it's come back on you.
Fuck. Okay, well, I mean,
So I would suggest not wielding any fire anytime soon.
indeed. New plan. I'm very strong. Let's find out how strong I am.
Okay.
No, that's more of a fighter thing. I very much would be willing to believe. You know what? We never know until we try. I am going to try and push the leg out from under the tree.
You can try and sweep the leg of a tree that is
Tree
bigger,
over.
that is house
I'm going
size.
to shoulder charge
Yeah.
the tree's leg.
All right. What is your? And you want it to go down? You want it to be prone?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
I sort of
and
scream.
and you want to not be crushed as it falls.
Ideally.
Right. Cool. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we had all the stakes sorted.
I would
That
like to
sounds
not be crushed. I would like for it to be prone.
Yep. That sounds
Ideally-
like you're defying danger with strength.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice if Sketch wasn't crushed either.
I haven't put that on the table as a risk, so that's fine.
Yeah. And also, another reason why we have to defeat this thing and we can't just run away is because we can't really move Sketch, and so we're going to have to make camp here. Although I do have lay on hands, which I've never used before. Which will
Put
be...
my entire body in a splint. It'll be fine.
Oh, well, we just heal you with the magic of the midnight sky.
Yeah.
Where is the button I'm looking for? There it is. Did it roll?
Yeah, you did.
Oh!
You know
Oh!
how you said that there was a thing that you wanted to happen and a thing that you didn't want to happen?
Yeah!
Both of them happen.
Yeah! Figured. Okay.
You know what the damage is?
It's like D10
It's
plus
a D10
6.
plus 5 because
Plus
it's
5.
because it's huge.
Yeah. Okay. Did that roll?
I haven't seen it yet. There it is.
Whoa! What?
Oh gosh, Ike, tell me you're okay. But
I think I will be
armor
just.
counts.
I think I will be okay. So I'm taking 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already on 4, so 15 out of 23
Okay.
is what I'm at.
Right.
I'm okay.
You're doing all right.
I got one more. I got one more attack from this thing in me.
What do? You get like half crushed and half pinned underneath. Fallen, you see that your friend has been pinned underneath this like struggling thing. It doesn't seem to be like doing anything. What do you do?
Smash in its brain! Doesn't even have one, unfortunately.
I am very slowed at the moment.
Oh no.
And kind of have an enemy a little closer to my face.
You don't anymore.
I don't?
Nope, you looked up from the stab wound, they're gone.
They're gone. Okay.
That makes me feel even
Worse.
more, yeah, like
Oh
like we're missing something.
yeah.
It's gonna
Okay.
take your body.
Well, I would like to reactivate my burning brand because I used up all
Mhm.
3 of
Do
it.
that. I love the like slow-mo burning brand. Is just like the ice is like encased. Oh yes, excellent.
I
Choose
would
2.
To use that to like just do full body burning brand except for my clothes.
I mean,
Just
yeah.
pretend
Choose your effects from the 10 plus.
+1 damage and hand.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So what does it look like?
Um,
You're now like both encased in both fire and ice.
Yes. Why not?
I mean, I feel like the ice would have thawed.
The ice is thawing. Yes, very quickly.
I will first try
It's
to
not slowing you.
stop the. I'll use a hand to poke the necrotizing bit to try to make it not spread anymore.
That sounds like defying danger with Constitution.
That's one of my. No, that's not the right one. Sorry, it accidentally rolled with dex.
No, that's okay.
Do. Yay!
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, you cauterize the wound.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So that's one. I would like to take a running leap and try to do a Hulk smash on the tree's face.
Awesome. That sounds like a hack and slash. Do it.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
do
mean, you Hulk smash. You fall into its head.
not. I'm currently completely on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not now because the fire is being swamped out by
Oh no.
horrible mold stuff. Remember how it was like swamping out the flame from the
Maybe a
torch?
little? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's doing that to you. So mark off another use of burning brand. Is that all 3 uses?
No, I still have one left.
Okay, good. So yeah.
I will probably use it to try to crawl off of its face,
So yeah, and like you can feel this.
or like
this...
more up into its hair bits
Sure.
to just.
So what does that do? What does it? What does that look like? Because it's currently got mold trying to get into your everywhere.
I'll use the last of the burning brand to defend myself, like to burn off the mold as it's trying to get.
Yeah, I think this still sounds like a hack and slash to me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's you're trying to hurt the mold and the mold's trying to hurt you. So
One sec, I'm gonna check what I'm rolling hack and slash with because this is strange.
yeah, you rolled a 2 and a 3 plus 1.
No, that's.
Yeah. No,
That's-
that's
Yep.
just shit rolling. So yeah, I mean, like you're gonna get heaps of XP if you live.
If I
Can't
live.
But at
think
the
of
moment-
a way to...
So I'll be attempting to crawl off of its face.
Yeah,
and
at the moment though, I'm
generate-
gonna need you to take that 10d6 sorry, that d10 plus 5 damage. No, no,
I
d10
thought
plus
that was
d10
is
plus
that-
5 is what
thought
it does
that
when it
was-
hurts you.
okay. Like just the mold.
Yeah, because it's the mold it's one entity. Dungeon World only gives like one amount of damage to a monster.
Okay, so that's 1d10 plus 5.
Yeah. Plus, also there's mold in like you're breathing it in, so
I would like to use my thing.
yeah. Good job.
Okay. I still have like 2 health points left.
Cool.
I would like to.
And you're
start
no
running
longer
back.
in its face, where being swamped by horrific, like, person-eating mold. So, great. What's Carrie? Your Elsana is safe in the safely hidden. Are they doing anything, or are we seeing what? Or are we seeing Midnight Paladin Io do something?
So at the moment the treant is on its side, like
It
it's
fell down on its. It fell down like onto its back.
Okay. What would happen if I tried to freeze its legs to the floor now? Like, how would you interpret that?
It would freeze its legs to the floor.
Okay. All right.
It wouldn't freeze all of it to the floor.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like really weird, but it is like the specific fictional trigger.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Moves don't
mean,
don't do things that like. Moves don't do things they say just because it seems similar in Dungeon World. It's yeah.
Yeah.
If it says like if it says legs, then that's then it's yeah.
Yeah. I might take another moment to think if
Sure.
IO
What's Midnight Paladin IO doing?
How close am I to fallen?
25, 30 feet? This thing's big.
Where's my halberd? It's near here.
Yes, it is near here.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna have to deal with the thing before I can get my halberd. I am going to try and run to fallen. Because I am going
like defying danger with strength.
Yeah, I'm planning to like baseball slide in and lay hands.
All right, cool. Just I think you do that. Oh no, you're pinned. What are you doing about being pinned?
Yeah, indeed.
Are you
I
just-
think I am trying to, through strength and power of muscle, burst free from under this tree.
Awesome. Do it.
All right. And boom. I'll take it.
Are you wearing armor?
I am.
Do you want to keep that armor? Because that's pinned.
Will the armor be recoverable
Yes.
later?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I like yank the strap off
Mm-hmm.
and I shimmy out of my armor and I sprint towards Fallen and I, slide into the dirt and I grab them by the ankle and I say, "By the wisdom of Io and the grace of me, you are healed."
You have to roll for that one, don't you?
I definitely do.
This is amazing.
Here we go. Oh! Yeah! When you touch someone skin to skin and pray for their well-being. I rolled a 10. Heal
Awesome.
1d8 damage and remove 1 disease.
Or remove one disease.
Oh, or remove 1 disease. Would the mold thing count as a disease?
I will tell you right now that Fallen has a disease.
Oh.
This is news to me also.
I think I was trying to keep them from dying.
It sounds like
So-
you were doing the hit points, yeah.
So I think it is the hit points, and maybe I get this weird glimpse of, oh, hang on, there was something else there. Too late! Thank you, Wisdom of Aya.
Let's get that D8.
Do you want me to roll it, or will you? That was directed at
Heather.
Heather, yes.
You can.
All right.
You're doing the thing.
A 2!
By the wisdom of Io, 2 hit points!
It's better than nothing.
It is better than no hit points, that is true. Fallen, do you now have more than 6 hit points?
No.
So you
but it
can't
doubled
possibly
my previous
you
hit
can't
points.
possibly not get killed if you get hit by this thing again.
No, I
Cool,
cannot.
awesome.
This is why I was
Great.
tempted to run away.
Yeah. So what's happening now, team? Because this thing's like still like on the ground.
I think it might be time to run away.
Yeah.
We can
just-
send people back with a sled for Sketch.
I mean, I was gonna pick her up.
She's
Can I-
such a bag of jelly.
Yeah, but I can lay on hands as I pick her up.
You can do that.
True.
Can I cast freeze on the sorry, can I cast freeze on the mold? Trying to coat it in ice and slow it down.
I don't know, Carrie, can you?
Okay, I will then.
Damn straight you can.
Yep. And I tell it to chill out.
Fuck yes.
You know, I yell chill out. So I'll do an additional 1d4 damage.
Nice. Does that ignore armor? Do you know?
It does not.
If it
say.
doesn't say, then it doesn't. That's okay. Cool. All right.
But I do 4 damage.
You do 4 damage. That's awesome. Cool. All right. So yeah, it's like crusted. It ices over. And it's like. That's the sound it makes.
I mean, if you
Run.
freeze Sketch, then they'll be solid to pick up.
It would be an ice splint.
I mean, it doesn't act exactly like
It doesn't. You can't freeze a person solid. You can freeze a part of them solid, but not all of them.
Not yet.
Sorry.
There
Yeah.
are moves for that, but yeah, don't have them yet.
Let's go for like the spine bit, keep that together, and then like.
I mean, I
So,
think that
find
yeah. So between Fallen and Midnight Princess Io, Midnight Paladin Io, sorry. What are you two doing?
I look at you and look at the mold all over and say, "We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We have to go." And I grab you by the hand and I pull you towards the others.
Cool, awesome.
Happy with? Are you fine with that, Heather?
Oh yeah,
Excellent.
Great.
you beat Fallen to it. Well, I'm just gonna say pretty much the same thing.
What do you do when you like see the broken body of Sketch? I mean, like it's the first time you've seen the horror that is like.
I sort of like slow down and the momentum of Fallen carries them past me and I push them in the back and say, keep going! And I scoop up Sketch and I say, sorry. Yeah, go.
Can I just say I think I will freeze Sketch as well.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think you need to roll for that. I don't think
okay.
I'm going to make you roll for that at the moment.
Yep.
Because I think you can just
because
do
we're
that.
out of immediate.
Yeah,
thing.
kind of. It went. Yeah. We're, the thing that I think is risky is if the lay on hands I think needs to be rolled for, but I don't think the icing does.
I sort of, a big, strong, beautiful orc woman scoops you up in her big arms and says, "By the wisdom and grace of Io, may you please survive." I'm gonna lay on hands.
See it. Don't fuck this up.
Oh god. What if I fuck it up though?
Well, then I won't have to.
Hey, I didn't! Hot dog!
You dealing? You gonna? So how much hit point damage do you
I'm
transfer
gonna die.
to you?
Yeah.
Roll low,
indeed.
maybe.
Indeed. Nope. Okay. Let's see how much of that I can survive. I think that'll put me at 0 because my total hit points is 23. My current health is my maximum hit points is 23. My total health right now, or my total damage, is 15. So
That zeroes you.
yeah, you are healed.
So you like scoop
What
me
about
up and
armor?
then fall back down
that-
again.
My
It just
armor is
ignores
under
armor.
the. My armor is under the monster anyway. I'm unarmored.
Better roll
Don't
2d6.
die, I'll have to take your face.
Yeah, but then you could be a cool orc lady. Roll 2d6. Here we go. I hope I pass. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh! Wow. On a 10
I
plus,
told you. I told
on
you
a
I
10
was
plus, you
graced
cheated
by
death. You're in a bad spot, but you're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you heal Sketch for like 8 hit points, and you just feel your own bones splintering within your body,
Mm-hmm.
digging into your liver and lungs and stomach.
Mm-hmm. I just sort of falter.
So does the transformation undo as well? Like
Yeah, I think we see a small, shy girl who has a cloak on, thankfully. Sort of stumble, and her hair, messes about her face, coming strewn forth from her, about her hood.
Behind you, you hear the cracking of some ice.
Oh no.
We've got to go. We've got to go. Io has given us this chance, but we cannot delay. It's like crawl away.
Okay, well,
I
I guess I'm conscious now, so I can help support you as we attempt to move away from here.
I'd like to try reactivating Burning Brand to burn all the mold that's apparently on me off.
I think you can do that. I don't think I'm going to make you roll for it. I think if everyone's just going to mac it, I think you've got enough time to get away safely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because the plan was to come back and help carry people then.
Yeah. So
yeah, I can help carry Ike if Ike needs carrying.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, so I think we cut to a little while later. The 4 of you are in this dark section of the forest. You don't know which way you know which way you came from, but you don't know where that was. You're you're lost in this forest, and it's definitely you can't really see where the sun is, but that chill is coming in. That first chill of it's starting to be the start of the late afternoon / dusk.
I think we should maybe camp.
I think we should maybe camp. And I definitely am interested in talking about where we're going to move forward with the other players.
Yep. Who's the person who's organizing this camp?
Who's got the highest health point?
I was gonna say I'm happy to make camp, because I'm actually not injured, because I absorbed most of that damage with my chill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got no armor, no halberd. This is bad.
When you
All
settle
right,
interest
so-
in an unsafe area, choose a camp leader and have them roll. If everyone consumes a ration, they take +1. If you've got plenty of time and energy left in the day, which you do, they take +1. So you've got +1 from settling into camp early.
Mhm.
If everyone consumes a ration, you get another +1, so that's +2.
I'm happy to-
I'll use a ration.
Does everyone have rations at all?
Yep, and I'm happy to offer rations to anyone who needs them, if anyone needs them.
Sketch, have you got your own rations?
And I still failed to turn my mute off. Yes, I think I do. I remember putting them in. Let's have a look.
Yeah, you're using one use of ration.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh no.
Can I say I'm helping with making a fire?
Yes.
That's my last ration.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Well, then we definitely need to get you back home, don't we, Sketch? So you can get more rations. Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay, so that makes it a 9.
Cool. So on a 7 to 9, each player gets to choose one camp action.
I'm gonna heal.
I'm gonna heal.
And I would like to sing the healing songs of Spring and Brook.
Yes.
Uh,
Tell us about your healing songs of Spring and Brook, Ike.
yes, I think that the particular song that I'm singing is a song that my great grandmother taught to me when I was very, very young, just before her passing. And it is a song that soldiers sing when they are licking the wounds from a decisive defeat, but knowing that they will come back and win the war. Because we're not done yet.
Yeah.
That's definitely the song I'm singing.
Yeah, I think
Whether
I think there's definitely
speaks to our
like
true plan,
there's
I
definitely a
don't know.
lyric that is like and Xerxes sleeps but just till dawn. And like Xerxes is like the name of like some of like an ancient king that led repeated like waves of assaults that like y'all are real proud of.
Mm.
And it's totally that thing of like, yeah, the other side definitely you were the bad guys.
Yeah, probably. That time, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my ally, me and my allies all heal 1d6 for that, just straight up.
Yep.
Shall I roll?
Yeah, you can roll that. I think everyone... Do you want to roll one, or does everyone want to roll their own d6?
I put that to the group.
I don't mind either way.
It doesn't affect me either way, so...
Alright, let's just roll one then.
Alright, one roll. 6!
Nice!
nice.
So... I forget where we landed. Does when you succeed on the death's door thing, or last breath rather, am I on 1 hit point?
You're on 1 hit point as opposed to 0, which is when you stabilize.
Right. So that takes me from so it takes me to 7. Which will put me at 16, I believe.
I feel much better now. After there.
Nice. And then with the
I died
healing-
today, but I feel much better.
And then I'm gonna go to the moves and look up the camp move and see what how the healing works.
You half your
You can heal
max.
up to half.
heal up to half your total.
So whatever
Half your
whatever half your maximum hit points is,
11.5.
so round down is what it means
Okay,
by
11.
up to half.
Cool. And then another 11, which will put me on. I'm back to the damage that I had at the beginning of that I took at the beginning of that fight. I'm back to 4.
Nice.
I'm ready to go.
I'm back to full with
I
your...
mean, like that's the thing, right? Like this is a game that is where if you have time to make a camp, then you can get yourself back to like it's things like debilities and disabilities that are the long-term things
Or diseases.
or diseases. So yeah, Fallen, you definitely
about that.
feel
You
really
mentioned-
you feel like definitely like chilly, like kind of feverish this evening. And during the night, Fallen, I think someone, whoever's on watch, notices that Fallen turns like a much more ashy sort of color. And like their eyes, their like multiple eyes are like looking around in different directions in their sleep, and then and like they're shaking in their sleep, like someone who's very, very sick.
I would like to be on watch when this happens,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to go over to them,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to look them over, and then I look up at the stars, and are we near a stream or a pond? Or even a puddle?
Yeah, I think there's definitely like, I think like a creek makes sense.
Okay. How far is the creek from like the light of our fire?
Oh, but I mean, far enough that you wouldn't have fallen in, but you can definitely see like reflections of it in the creek.
Cool. I sort of look at Fallen and then look at the creek, and I walk over to it and then very slowly step into the creek
Mm-hmm.
to try and not disturb the water as much as possible.
It comes up to like just below your knees.
Yeah. And then I am going to look down at the stars reflected in the water, in the still water, and I'm going to ask of Io if what is the matter with Fallen. So I think this is a spout law, I think.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
But yes, I read the document, and so I'm doing the thing. And spat law is intelligence.
Yeah.
But I'm just checking what I need to do beforehand. I can't remember if I ask you a question or something.
You have established what you're asking about, so that's
Right,
fine.
excellent. Right, my intelligence. I'm stunned. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. That works.
Fallen, like the wound that Fallen cauterized, they killed anything that was like infecting it. So obviously it's not a living infection, disease, fungus thing.
Okay.
Right? It's not a sick. It's not a virus or a bacterium or a fungus or anything like that. It's not something living right, and it's not the fact that there's a problem with the wound still.
Okay. I'm going to.
I think that the way that this occurs to you, right, is that it's like nothing living is assaulting. Nothing living and nothing dead is currently the problem.
Okay. I'm going to sort of like bow at the water and I say thank you for this gift. And I step out of the water, and I'm going to, I take like a bit of wet cloth. I come back to Fallen and I sort of like nudge them awake and I press the wet cloth to their lips to give them a bit of water. And I say, with your permission, I would like to see if I can help you.
Fallen's going to be very confused because they just woke up and they're shaking, and I assume they feel cold.
Yeah, it's like you feel nauseous and feverish.
I am going to lay on hands. I sort of like stroke your face, and then I take your hand and I say, please, Mother Io, give me some insight so that I may solve this problem for my friend. I'm going to lay on hands.
Sounds great.
Whew. A 9. I guess I'm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I guess the disease is coming on to me.
Yeah, you suck. You place your hands, right, one on one on the wound and one on a pulse point. What pulse point?
I did say I took their hand after I touched their face, so I guess hand.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, is it possible for Fallen to help with this, or is it?
I think that would be risky. We'd risk it going below 7 to 9. Is my concern.
One of those rolls was a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The only risk is then
theoretically,
the situation might get worse, right? If it's still a 7 to 9, I have to it can't just be nothing worse happens as a result of a thing. So it might be that you don't heal as much, right? Or you take more damage than is healed, or whatever.
I don't know, can Fallen aid me in some way? Do you think, Fallen?
Would saying a prayer to Haru and Aya help?
I mean, if that's how you're helping, then that's how you're helping.
Okay, then muttering a bunch of prayers.
Sure, I'm gonna roll that d6, I guess.
So I'm really interested in this prayer because praying directly to ER is really unusual because it's considered nihilist, right? You're praying to the god of the destruction of all things through time, right? Yeah. What does that prayer kind of? What's the core feeling of that prayer? What are you saying?
I think Fallen's prayer to Aya in particular is about how they know that, when it's their time, and the wheel turns on and crushes everything below it. But to basically please turn your eye of destruction away so that I can continue to live upon the wheel until the next time that it turns around and crushes me again.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Great. So yeah, that's helping.
All right, we bring it up to a 10.
Nicely done. Great.
Oh, I'd like to cure a disease, please.
So yeah, all of this yellow liquid comes up through the pores in their skin from their blood, and it pulls on your hands like a kind of I don't know if you've ever handled gallium. It's metallic, but then it kind of freezes into a hard metal as well, and leaves a coating of it on your hands, and it's like that, except it's a horrible. It's a saffron yellow.
Yeah, I was also very much when you described the stuff coming out of the pores, I was picturing the scene in the Australian film Gabriel when he cures the person of their addiction to heroin.
Oh yeah,
this black tar flows out of their body.
Yeah, sorry, turmeric yellow. It is.
Ah, right.
And it steams your hand with it.
Well,
and you're once it's out and on your hands, I think. I think you're it's kind of stained your hands.
Okay. Sort of exhale, and I clean my hands to the best of my ability, and then I say, "Fallen, can you take the next watch? I'm quite exhausted."
Fallen will nod and
I'm already asleep.
Yeah. Once you've had a proper vomit, Fallen, do you feel fine?
I would. Is there some sort of? Oh, you're wearing a cloak. I will make sure the cloak is tucked over you, so you have a nice blankety thing. And then I will take the next watch.
Cool. The night passes uneventfully. The morning rises. Yeah.
So I have a question for the other players, if I may. Do What do we want to do with the rest? I don't know how much more time is scheduled for the session, but what do we want to do now? I think
So,
I know that
from a player perspective,
yeah, indeed. From a player's perspective,
you encountered and didn't die from that thing, right? I've had you
Yeah.
wander in the forest. You've made progress, right?
yeah.
It's
so
not
we can find.
so
we can
like
find
I think in the morning, right?
Oh,
and
what if the guy's there?
in
He's
the
just
morning,
standing at the camp.
you hear. I think in the distance you hear someone singing in the distance. So I'm just putting that there.
Okay.
We've got another. We're coming to the end of this hour. We've got another hour after that that we're playing with. So if you'd like, we could take our break early here, and then come back for that last hour.
Sure.
If that's
I
what
guess.
people are into.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also have been leveled up at this.
Oh yeah, we leveled up.
Oh yeah, we can do that during a break maybe. Does that sound
Yeah.
good?
Sure. Okay.
If Sketch sees Ike's hands, Sketch will recognize Serpent's Tears. Right, dried Serpent's Tears, but Serpent's Tears
Oh,
nonetheless.
sorry, you're muted.
Thank you. Is that by any chance useful to the apothecary?
I mean,
Or
it's dried now. It's useless. But I'm just letting you know that you recognize that as you know what that substance is.
Interesting.
What is it?
Poison.
How did you get serpent's tears on you? In you. Sorry.
Yeah, you were
That
poisoned.
was what was on the dagger then.
Yep.
A dead person had a dagger with serpent's tears in it.
All right, let's go to break.
Okay.